Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host, Bad Boy Blaze, but shout out to you. You know, um, this morning, it's a beautiful Friday morning, and I want to welcome you to reality. We're going to get right into it this morning. I want to welcome you to reality. A lot of people don't like facing the truth, a lot of people don't like to live in reality. Live in it today. Honey, see, good morning. Yeah, we into it today. It's also our Freestyle Friday. Um, Kerry Clean, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Um, yeah, this morning we're freestyling this morning. This morning we want to talk about our weekly accomplishments. It's Friday, y'all. For you guys who is having a real Friday, meaning that it's your real weekend. Barry Beige, good morning. Um, Congratulations, we made it. To some other people, today is Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or possibly even Thursday. But it's Friday for us. Friday, 5 a.m. Speaking of, almost went into this. We'll give guys a few minutes to spill on in here. Um, for the people that's here already, if we got any special announcements, um, I'd love to hear about it. Any birthdays? Speaking of birthdays, uh, Yvette, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. If there's any birthdays, any special occasions, any special events, anything that's near and dear to you, feel free to mention it. Me personally, it's my son's birthday today. Today I have a 15-year-old today. JD, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Yeah, good morning. Typing my son happy birthday this morning. So you guys, if there's any birthdays on your end, if there are any special occasions, special events, let us know in the comments. Meanwhile, I'm messaging this young man of mine. Yeah, man, it feel good. I appreciate that. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, man. 15. You know. Um, yeah, 15 is that age, man. That's a big number. A couple of years from 18, but I don't know. I'm thinking 16 is a good man's age, you know. But the law is the law. hmm Let's see. Um, Divine Bebop. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Scribe 24. Welcome, welcome. Uh-huh. It's not belated. It's today. He turned 15 about 5 hours ago. 15-year-old Crummy. Yeah, it's been a long journey. It's been a long road concerning my parenthood. But I wouldn't have it. Well, I don't want to say that. People always say, I wouldn't change a thing. Uh, there's certainly a lot of changes that I would make. Um, let's talk about that statement for a minute. Um, People always say, yeah, I wouldn't change anything. If I can do it all over, I would do the same thing again. Uh, You know what I say to those people? You're a damn fool. I failed once. I tripped once. I made a mistake once. I don't want to do it again. Ever, ever, ever. Especially something as serious as procreating. You know, yeah, man, you got a child by somebody. Um, I think that's the definition of the gift and the cursed. Um, Depending on your partner and how that works, that determines whether you have a gift or a curse. you know, um, I understand making the best of a situation. I'm all for making the best of situations. Um, but that's about it. That's about it. I'm all for making the best of it. Can anybody see? Can anybody see if I'm live on Instagram? I ain't even fighting with them today. I haven't got a notification saying that I'm having any trouble, but you never know. If anybody, I appreciate that, JD. I don't see my own notifications, but whatever. We're not worried about that today. Yeah, man. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Um, I don't know. It's something about the words "good morning" to me, or could it be the greeting in itself? You know, saying "good morning" has a feel good to it. Y'all tell me, is it the words or is it me? Because sometimes just saying it. Oh, okay, good looking out, JD. I appreciate that, brother. Um, I feel really I feel good saying the words "good morning." But I guess it's the same as, good afternoon, good evening. So possibly it's the greeting itself, knowing that you come from a good place, knowing that you mean well. Maybe that brings a good feeling. Or um, sometimes you just feel good, all in its own. And whatever you say is going to be a feel good. But yeah, or who knows? Maybe it's y'all, man. Because I swear to God, some of these mornings are harder than others. Um, I wish I lived a 5 a.m. life. And what I mean by that is like something I've been doing forever. It's a thought that I've been having forever. It's a feeling that I've been having forever. But I just started to put my feelings into actions. And yeah, yeah, I feel good at 5 a.m. It doesn't matter how late I went to bed. Again, sometimes it's harder than others. But man, you know, being up this early feels good. And yeah, for you guys, on the East Coast, it's 8 for you guys, it's 5 for us. Try it one day, man. I obviously don't interrupt your work schedule. Some of you guys up early because you have to be and all that. But yeah, try a day, one of your off days, and try to just get up at 5 a.m. and just peek around. Now, again, your schedules and whatnot may vary, but try it. Even if you're not up very long, even if if you just do what we do, we hang out for an hour, we kick our thoughts around and whatnot. It'd be awesome if you take advantage of some of the other 5 a.m. things, like a cold shower, a light workout, 5 to 10 minutes of meditation. That'd be awesome too. But if all you do is get up on that 5 a.m. For 20, 30 minutes and realize it's my off day, man. I'm not pissing around all morning and go back to bed. That's fine too. But get up and smell that air. You know what I mean? Get up and smell that air. Uh, you know, if it's feasible, walk outside. Not open the window. Walk outside. Look down your street. Look in the sky. Look around. Look in your car garage. Just take a few minutes and smell 5 a.m. if it isn't 5 a.m. where you are. You know, um, yeah, yeah. Just smell it. Get a taste of it, and and see don't you get a nice tingling sensation. See don't you feel the warmth of the joy of the day. And the temperature wise it might be a little chilly, but uh overall, man, something about being bright and early, something about being first. Could it be our winning mentality, or could it just be our positive vibes? I like to chalk that one up to our positive vibes. Our winning attitudes are an overall thing, um, but our positive vibes, sometimes they're stronger than others. You know, uh, Normandy Ave Dave, shout out to you. That's what I like to hear in the mornings, man. Y'all already know. Y'all to follow me. That's my slogan, man. Shout out to myself. But 5 a.m., 5 in the morning, uh, it's shout out to you. You know, that's customary here on the 5 a.m. club. Uh, if any of y'all seen some of my skits, some of my intros and commercials regarding the script. That's Normandy Ave Dave that put those together for me. The guy's hilarious. It's my little brother. So if y'all don't follow him, make sure y'all follow him. Go to his Instagram. It's Normandy underscore Avenue Dave. Yeah. You can put it in the comments if you want to, little bro. Yeah, if any of you guys, Barry Beige, you want to connect with like Barry Beige, JD be doing this thing. Yeah, Savory Dave just do his cooking and whatnot. But yeah, he might go for some advertising for his barbecue. Anybody interested in any advertisement, or what I'm saying? Help out JD on the music. We got Barry Beige on the music as well as the voiceovers. We got Normandy Ave Dave with some music as well as voiceovers and funny skits and things to drive traffic to your business. You guys are honorary members here. Everybody that's here now for sure. I don't see too many new faces, so all you guys honorary members here. So feel free to network. If you guys want to, come here and type out what you do. Some people don't like that. You come on their platform and you're talking about they got their agenda going, and you got things going too, and they don't really want you to promote what you're doing. Here at the 5 a.m. club, this is more like a group. You know what I mean? I told the story last week at the time I went to AA with one of my nephews, and I went into the meeting to support him, and weirdo me, the way my mind works, I'm looking at their structure and they setup, and I really admired the structure, the setup those guys had. I really admired how they had their own kitty box, how they sponsored themselves. How they had water, bottled water. They had coffee, popcorn. I gotta fix that. Yeah, they had water, popcorn, and all that good stuff. Uh, Tito, good morning. Top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, they had cookies and snacks and all that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. And they do they get all those things, with their own little kitty. They take inventory of how much money they collect during the week. They have a treasurer. The treasurer switches every week. I really love that. I really like that. Eventually, at some point, I'd like to get something like that going for us here at the 5 a.m. club. We'll have our own little bucket, and it'll be our bucket. Not my bucket, not your bucket. It'll be our bucket. We'll have it. We'll switch between members, doing our treasure and whatnot, and we'll find different things to different causes to celebrate, if not our own. I mean, obviously, it will be our own. So whether we take turns looking out for each other, that sounds dope, Nate. I'm just talking, y'all, but anybody, got any ideas, feel free to throw them in. But I think that'd be dope. I know I heard of jobs, where they all put in a certain amount of money every week, and then they take turns, and a different person wins every month or what have you. Or yeah, how sweet would that be? We had our own little morning club where we did that. Nothing major. We're not trying to beat each other up or overextend each other. We all got lives and business, but I don't know. We did $20. If we'd obviously do a poll and we'd take the median number for, everybody, but I think that'd be dope. I'd love to get up here and announce one of you guys and let you know that you woke up to $500 this morning. You woke up to 1,000. I don't know. Whatever it is. We're Stamina 45. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning, bro. Yeah. So I think that'd be pretty sweet. So yeah, y'all let me know. I figured out the Instagram trick now. Now I know why. What are we? 16 past the hour. We are 16 minutes past the hour, and this is the 5 a.m. Club, and I'm your host, Bad Boy Blaze. But shout out to you. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, for your contribution, and as customary here on the 5 a.m. Club. Without further ado, we like to get into introductions around here, man. Any of you guys feel free, man. Y'all put together some drops or something for me. If you guys want to make a small video, shouting out the 5 a.m. Club, your city, yourself, where you're from, and of course me, please do send me clips, and tag me in them or send them to me directly, and we put it together, man, and we get your own. At the introduction or commercial break here at the 5 a.m. Club, where we are our own keepers. All right. That's what we are here at the 5 a.m. Club. Without further ado, stay tuned.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. Club. What up, Blaze?
Yes, sir. Fort Worth, Texas in the building. You understand me? Listen, we into it today, man. Today, we're going to that place that people don't like to go. People do not like to live. People do not like to live in reality. Yeah, 5 a.m. flow of funds. I like that. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m., man. It's my day today? Yeah, brother. You've been putting in that work, man. You've been contributing to what we got going. Guess what? Today is your day. Maybe we make something sweet. Maybe we should do the number like fairly low. I mean, again, we'll take the median between everybody. But maybe we should do the number low. And oh man, it's coming. My brain is flowing. Any of you guys got any thoughts, ideas? Feel free. But I'm thinking because this is such a, because this is such a positive group. This is such a positive turn with positive vibes. I think that we should do positive things with the money. And again, I'm not dictating anything. We'll figure it out together. Whether you want to just go up a little bit, or this is the thought that I was having, is that when we announce a winner, whoever wins that particular morning, maybe they go through their day and do some positive stuff. Whether it's help the homeless, whether it's help a family member. That's all in the game. Help a family member. Just do something helpful with your winnings for the day. My brain keeps going. Half of the winnings, you got to shout out to yourself no matter what. Half of the winnings, you have to do something sweet for yourself. Whatever it is, you have to do something nice for yourself, because we got to see that first. Do something nice for yourself, and then you'll take the other half and you'll bless somebody else and film it. We don't care how it comes out, if they get shy, if they run, if they don't like it, they scream, yell, or if they love it. We don't care. You know what I mean? It's just something that we should, we could entertain ourselves with, or we can, get extra feel good. These thoughts are feeling good. So imagine once we're able to do some of these actions. Imagine when your job Friday morning is, oh my God, I just want this money. I got to do something nice for myself. Oh, also, I got to do something nice for somebody else. Imagine how cool that is. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, man. Scribe 24 says thinks a book club would be dope. I think that'd be tight too. We find some nice general books. That's pretty neutral and of course positive. Yeah, that'd be sweet. You know what I mean? We get in here. That might even be another show, man. We might have to get the book club. You know what I mean? Where we spend an hour together and and divide the floor. We all take 10 minutes or 5 minutes to go over what they consumed, go over what you read. How sweet would that be? I like the idea of that. Yeah. But today's Friday. Friday, we're supposed to be discussing our weekly accomplishments. I didn't get very much from you guys Monday. Monday, we like to throw things out in the air. Monday, we like to put things in the air that we would like to accomplish throughout the week. And Friday is our day to share. This Monday, I took notes down from Anthony Pinedo. Anthony said he wanted to drive out to Needles and check on his property. I don't see Ann in the crowd today. He didn't make it to school with us today. But if you are there, certainly let us know, man. Did you make it down to Needles? Did you check on your property? Is everything okay? Is there nobody squatting in your home, man? Let us know. We'd love to hear about it. Pseudo said he'd like to stick to his budget and maintain the exercise throughout the week. Were you able to do it? We'd love to know. Were you able to stick to your budget for the week? Were you able to get your exercise the way that you saw it in the beginning of the week? And be honest, tell us. Because that was one of mine too, was to maintain my 245-minute workouts during the week. I want to say sad to announce, but I feel so good. I did not complete my my physical accomplishments. Scribe, I did pretty well with my budget. That's awesome. That is awesome. Now tell us about the exercise, because that's where I failed at. It was a couple of tough days in this week for me. So the exercise, I didn't really make it. Let's see. I was able to get exercise this week. Tuesday, I had to work late, but on Wednesday, I got it in. And then last night, I went to Muay Thai. Sound like you own it, man. I love to hear it. Yeah, Muay Thai again tonight. An hour spot. Oh, yeah. You won. You definitely won, man. You said enough to, if you do anything more, that's what that is. It's more. I apologize, you guys. I'm this sinus it's kicking my butt, man. I gotta find the good stuff. But yeah, that's awesome, man. That's pretty dope. People don't know that sparring, man, that learning the martial art, very, very, very tiring. I mean, it's a good workout. Yeah, good workout, good brain exercise. Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out to you for that. Today's topic was welcome to reality. The reality is, guys, girls, the reality is life is short. Reality is they want us to work till we can't no more. The reality is, the way things are set up, they're set up for somebody else to be satisfied. And I'm here to tell you to think about you. Think about your life. Think about your goals. Think about your accomplishments. Think about things you want to accomplish. Because if you just fall in line, if you just conform, if you just go to work, what's the retirement age at work? Somebody, anybody? I believe it's 65, but correct me if I'm wrong. Things are set up for us to retire at 65. You know, when the reality is very few of us live past 80. Again, I want to say the average, I want to say we're somewhere around 70, 75 years of living on average. Again, if somebody knows the actual numbers, feel free to fill them in. But there's no way in the world that I'm going to work anybody else's job till I'm 65 years of age before I can retire from their business. What do I do then? Get into my business or lay down because my job is done? Well, I tell you what, if I spent all day handling your business, my job is not done. My job is not done until my business is handled. You understand me? My business is handled. So the reality is you have to look out for you. Unless you're a part of a group like this where we look out for each other, but you have to look out for you. You know, you got to do it. You got to look out for you. Oh, wait a minute, do we got a positive announcement here? Pretty well. I was able to get hold on. We got a honeymoon next week. Heading to Maui for 10 days. Congratulations. Scribe 24. Congratulations on your honeymoon. Congratulations on the partnership. And we wish you well here at the 5 a.m. Club. Savory Dave, good morning. We was just wishing Scribe 24 a happy anniversary. Honeymoon. He got a honeymoon next week. Heading to Maui for 10 days. And by the way, 10 days is the minimum amount of time that I recommend for a vacation, ladies and gentlemen. 10 days. I strongly recommend it. If you can only afford 5, if you have to cut you have to make your trip closer, to save some money, whatever you have to do. But I strongly recommend a minimum of 10 days a year, minimum. Especially if you're going out the country, especially if you're going somewhere far, go somewhere and enjoy yourself. But yeah, congratulations. Like I said, on your partnership and yeah, if you treat it as serious as everything else, man, you're budgeting, you're working out, your 5 a.m. club, then you're in for an incredible ride, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, but back to today's topic, man. Welcome to reality. Welcome to reality. Wherever you are today, we all dream it. We all have goals. Let's not forget about the importance of living in the now. Take a minute to look at where you are now. Good or bad. Wherever you are now, take a minute to see where you are now. If you're somewhere you don't want to be, if you're in a position you don't care for, if you have a title that you don't want to hold forever, it's okay. Let's bask in that for a minute. Let's think about it for a second. Let's live in the now, especially if you're in transition. Take a moment to think in the now, and that'll help us with further thinking. If we are not where we want to be, Let's acknowledge that. And it's okay. A mentor of mine told me one time, and he was referring to relationships, but this refers to life. He said to me that there's nothing worse than being in a relationship for 350 days than being in a bad relationship for 351 days. So there's nothing worse than being in whatever position you are now for however long you've been there, except adding one more day to that. So if you're at a place that you don't want to be, if you're making a pit stop somewhere, get your ass up and get moving. That's not home. You're not at home right now. Some of us are traveling right now. Some of us is traveling right now. JD says he's not where he wants to be. I agree. Not where I want to be. Right next to you, brother. Today's my first bet. And thank you. Shout out to oh yeah, Dave, you retarded as a motherfucker. Yeah, man. Some of us. Yeah, I'm definitely not where I want to be now. Right now, I am traveling. Okay, it's okay to be traveling because you're on your way somewhere. But think about your accommodations. Think about the kind of traveler you are. If you were to make a short distance trip this morning, how would it be? Would it be in the comfort of a luxury car? Would it be in the comfort of a Uber, a train, plane, or automobile? How do you travel? And when you stop on those roads, when it's time for you to get sleep, when it's time for you to get a rest, how do you sleep? Is it in a Motel 6? Or is it in a Ritz-Carlton? Where is it? How do you live? And make sure you maintain that. Make sure you don't settle for less. And most importantly, make sure that you are doing something that you love. There's only two things you can be doing in life. And either you're building somebody else's dreams or you're building yours. There's no in between. There's no in between. Either you're building somebody else's dream or you're building your dream. What are you doing? What are you doing? Think about it. What are you doing? I suggest you build your own dream. Me personally. But there's special circumstances there. I mean, maybe you're helping out. I don't know. I don't care what the circumstance is. Build your dream. Even if somebody else is included in the dream, then that just means you guys share the same dream. It's as simple as that. You share the same dream, and that's okay. You know the story. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. You know, the law of prosperity says that if you contribute to prosperity, you must in turn prosper yourself. Okay? If the law of prosperity says that if you contribute to prosperity, then you must in turn prosper yourself. What does that mean? Well, that means if you contribute to prosperity, if you contribute to something that's growing, that's positive, if you contribute to that, then you must in turn prosper yourself. It might not come from directly what you support, but it must come from somewhere. For it is the law. Okay. JD got his merchandising. T-shirts, sweaters, hoodies. Of course, we want to contribute to that. It's positive. It's one of our club members. It's a real brother. he's certainly on a mission for prosperity. Um, we must support that. Barry Beige and his voiceovers. He's on his way. It's his dream. It's his life. He's certainly building it up for the purposes of prosperity. If we contribute to that, his prices are very reasonable. If we contribute to that, we must in turn prosper ourselves. So what I want to leave you guys with on that note is listen, if the law of prosperity says that if we contribute to prosperity, we must in turn prosper ourselves, what does that mean if we contribute to bullshit? If the law of prosperity says we contribute to prosperity, we must in turn prosper ourselves, what does it mean if we contribute to some bullshit? Is it the exact opposite reaction? If we contribute to bullshit, will we become bullshit? Will we not prosper? I believe so. I'm all about positivity. I'm all about helping. I'm just saying I help those who want to help themselves. I have a classic restoration business. If people know me, I build and restore classic cars. Okay. So some people are what I would call ground up restorations. There's a guy out there right now with no phone, no internet service, and he wants to sell t-shirts. So he asked me for a couple of bucks to help him get started with his business, and I politely declined. Unless I know the grind of that young man or woman. Politely decline because I have no idea what you're doing. You're buying drinks, drugs, taking your girlfriend out on a date. I don't know. I have to be able to, know that I'm contributing to prosperity. Same person, same scenario, which is me. I go down to the local gas station. There's a kid down there offering to wash cars for half the price of what people charge to wash cars because he someday wants to have his own car wash. He someday wants to own a building with his name on it and wash cars. Now, when he say, "Hey, sir, can you help me out? I do car wash. I don't quite have my own building here, but I have some utensils here, and this is what I do, and I'm trying to build up." Now that, if I have time and space, is something I will contribute. I can contribute to that. That I can get behind. Because although that kid is not prosperous, yet he's on his way to prosperity. And if I contribute to prosperity, the law says what? That I must in turn prosper myself. That I must in turn prosper myself. So, we got to be careful, man. Sometimes we feel good. Sometimes we're just good people. You're at the gas station. Somebody asks you for change. You just had an awesome night. You had a great day. You had a good dinner. You had a good breakfast, blah, blah, blah. You know what I think about that guy asking me for change at that gas station? I just think that guy has a mother somewhere, or a grandmother somewhere, or some woman, because that's the nature of a woman. Some woman who loves that man or who loved that man and he wronged her. He wronged that woman. He disrespected that grandmother. He misappropriated funds from that mother or from that girlfriend. He wronged those people. And instead of facing those people and making that right, he'd rather be out here asking me for money. I'm not going to be able to do it. That sweet woman who allowed you to live with her, that beautiful woman who who took you in, who helped you out. If that's what you did to her, who the hell do I think I am? I won't let it happen. I won't let it happen. JD says my list was to produce him to do product inventory, reorder, ring club, and plan out my birthday. When is that birthday, brother? That's definitely one of the announcements here, man. Give us that birthday, man, so we can make sure we tap in with you. I got them checked out this Friday. Thanks. Now I can work on a Blaze beat. Yeah, work on one of them Blaze beats, man. Yeah. Give us that birthday too, man. We want to tap in with you here at the 5 a.m. club. Get that birthday going. Boys, get it from God. Yeah, man. That's how I look at these guys, man. You want something, I ain't gonna be able to do it. You gotta get it from God, man. You don't wrong that sweet woman, that girlfriend, mother, wife, because the women always look out for us, even when we ain't shit. If you're a half decent man, women, there's some woman out here who wants to look out for you. Whether it's your woman, whether it's a woman, whether it's your mother, whether it's, you know what I mean? See, we got to switch this battery again. We'll get this tight, y'all. Y'all do me a favor, man. Since normally have Dave in the building, we'll take a second and look at his Normally have Dave, y'all. This is Normally have Dave. Check out some of his work.
To everybody, if you hadn't did it already, I would like for you to go download the Caffeine app. The app is free. You can free download it. Load it down for free. Yes. And after you download it, load it down. Load down the caffeine. I want you to follow the comedy brass. Yes. Look at my nose. I got it from the script. B-O-Z-O-Z, B-O-B-L-Z. Lace me. And now I keep my nose in everything. In your business. In her booty. Sometimes it's all in my soup. In my coffee and I stir. Like a spoon. So go download the Caffeine app. Follow the comedy press. And tune into the script. Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Double O. B-O-C. My nose.
Poppy's Bourbon. Strong enough for a man, smooth enough for a woman. Drink responsibly.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Normally Have Dave. Oh, look, we got some blurry. Let's see if we can't fix that up here.
That was for a lap dance.
Yeah,
but only $1 for a cigarette.
That's another show. This is the script.
Oh, this is the script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the script. That's another show there.
But script.
Hi guys, we just finished watching Blaze's new show, The Script. He's the most sexy, hilarious, funny, and handsome guy. So please support him and watch the show. And
don't forget,
shout out to myself.
Nothing about that. I'm from LA. I ain't been up in there. I ain't been up in there. But I'm the epitome of fly, man.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Blaze. Shout out to myself. Hey, what's going on? My name is Blaze. Shout out to myself.
There we go. Sweet. Yeah, back to our regularly scheduled programming here. Yeah, man. Y'all take a minute, man. Smash that like button, man. We need the like button going here. The like button is free. It's down in the bottom corner of your screen. It's either a blue thumb. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys have no idea how much that helps the channel, how much that helps out what we're doing. We're trying to keep this going and keep it in the algorithm. Please share the video. You never know who else is a 5 a.m. club member who had no idea we existed. We do exist, and we do appreciate other 5 a.m. club members alike. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it, man. Make sure you slap that like button. They're normally $10,000 a piece, but today for 5 a.m. club members, it is free. Yes, it is free. Yeah, man. So Yeah, man. But I don't contribute to the nonsense. Just don't do it. I don't have the power. I don't have it. February 11th. Get that down. Oh, JD, the birthday bro. And it's on a Saturday. That's a good day. I mean, any day is a good day. But yeah. Saturday, February 11th. So yeah, we'll make sure we make a note of that. So February 10th, which is our freestyle. So yeah, be prepared, JD. Friday, man, the 10th. Yeah, I'm like, if you're up early, it's your birthday weekend, I'm telling you, you might be out the country somewhere. But if you happen to be local, man, let's put that up for everybody else. You happen to be local, man, get up, man. Friday morning with us, what you normally are here at the club. And I'll send you a link, man. And yeah, you'll be guest host, man, for your birthday, man. We want to hear all about it. We want to know all about what's going on. We definitely need some footage from that party. And I tell you what, we might have to pop up down there on you, JD, man. We might have to take a trip down to Texas, man. I got to be careful though, because all my exes live in Texas. Yeah, man. Scribe says that yeah, this is an on-time message. It's so easy to keep running the rat race without taking the time to look up and make sure you are living the life that you want and achieve your dreams. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And it's designed like that. Think about it. Think about it. Most people work 5 days a week. 5 days a week. 5 days a week. There are only 7 days in a week. So if you work 5 days a week, you have the illusion of thinking you have 2 days off. You have 20 hours max. If you work Monday through Friday, guess what you're doing Saturday? Maybe sleeping in. Maybe relaxing. Maybe taking that extra time to eat your breakfast or sip your coffee. Or like I say, just sleeping in. After all, you deserve it. You just worked 5 days consecutive. It's only 7 in a week. You work 5 days. So Saturday you sleep in, you relax, you're slouching, you're lollygagging around because you deserve it. So what do you think? You got Sunday as a free day? No. Not totally free. Because you have to think about the end of Sunday. You want to prepare for Monday. All right? We got to wake up, man. What are we, slaves again? You know what I'm saying? Work the fields all week just to give our money back on the weekend and get started over again? No. That's not the deal. It's not for me. I'm not signing that contract. Are you kidding me? And don't get me wrong. For some of us, a job is a segue. Don't miss that ride, especially if you need it. Don't miss that ride if you need it. Take that ride, but don't forget. Don't forget to get off on your stop. Not nobody else's. Get off on your stop. Get off on your stop. Make sure you maintain and keep your dreams in front of you. So it's beautiful, when you can ride somebody else's train and it doesn't hinder you. Think of it as a very safe hitchhiking. Hitchhiking. The idea of it is crazy, but think about positive hitchhiking. Think about think about it if I owned a bus. As a matter of fact, I do. This is a bus that we're on right now. We're on a 5 a.m. bus. And everybody who's on this bus with me right now, guess what? If this is my dream, your contribution is not totally to my dream. We share similar dreams. So you guys are riding my bus for this particular portion of the day, but you are going to get off. I'm going to stop and I'm going to open that door, and you are going to get off where you belong. We just happen to be going the right way, the same way, at the same time. And there's nothing wrong with that. If helping you is helping me as well, beautiful. Beautiful. You know? That's the way things go. You know, that's how I like to do it. You know, if helping me is helping you at the same time, then that's wonderful. You know, so yeah, man. Let's make sure we stay focused on our dreams. Let's make sure that we are living our lives. You know, and if you're not a dreamy person, you're not really motivated, you don't really care to build something for the ground up yourself, that's okay. Everybody's not cut out for the same thing. Then join somebody's dream who is worthy. Be a part of somebody who you believe in. Be a part of somebody you believe in. You don't always have to be number one. There's great reward and great benefit at being number two if you do it properly. Think of anybody you admire. Think of anybody famous. Think of anybody who you look up to. And imagine you being their best friend or their number one or their assistant. Think about being number two to the number one person you think of in your life. And that's not a bad thing. You know, that's not a bad thing. You are going to have an awesome time. An awesome time. You know, if you're a woman and your best friend is Jasmine Sullivan, Jasmine Sullivan is number one. Clearly, you're not number one. You're 2, 3, somewhere on the list. But do you think that anybody else cares about that? No. They see you next to a number one. You are living the number one life. You're eating the number one food. You're going to the number one restaurants. You are traveling in number one style. Fellas, if LeBron James is your buddy, your best friend, your boss, guess what? You were at all the basketball games. You're at all of the cool parties. You're at all of the TV shows and events. You're at all of the red carpet events, and you're even bagging a handful of his women because they can't all get to him. They can't all fit in his room. Guess what? Leftovers. You ever had leftovers at a $300 plate restaurant? Amazing. Amazing. You ever had a secondhand or used Mercedes with still decent miles on it? Amazing. Beautiful ride, an awesome ride, especially if you didn't have to pay $100,000 for it in the first place. Beautiful. So you don't have to be a number one. Whatever you are, be the best at it. Be the best at it wherever you are in life, whatever position you take. Be the best at it. That's all. Be the best at it. You know? But yeah, make sure you control your life. Make sure you take control of your future, your destiny, because it belongs to you. It belongs to you. I'm not spending my life working at 65 years old to live for another 10 years in some whatever they call retirement. What am I going to do from 65 to 70? That, you know, am I going to just, what about the things that I want to do from 30 to 40? What about activities I want to participate in when I'm 40 to 45? What about it? You know what I did from 30 to 40? You know what I did from 20 to 30? According to the book of regular, I helped build your dream. It's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. I have a dream of my own. I say it all the time here on the 5 a.m. Club. I don't care what religious background you're. I don't care what you believe in. It's as simple as this for me. We came from somewhere, and we're going somewhere. And in the middle of that, we're going to make it a wonderful and exciting time. Simple as that. I'm going to make it a wonderful and exciting time in the middle of that. Are we going to go through our struggles? Of course we are. But let's have fun with it. Let's have fun with it, you know? We got another 5 minutes here before the hour is up. One more thing I'd like to get into before our time tick out. You know, this Friday, we're going till we're done. Barry Beige, I know you and Savory Dave got y'all 6 a.m. obligations. So definitely shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Have wonderful days and overall exciting lives. You know, I want to talk about having the right to be something, having the right to be upset, having the right to be sad, having the right to be angry. Just because you have the right to be angry, just because you have the right to be sad, just because you have the right to be upset doesn't mean you should exercise that right. I don't know if any of you guys are like me. I fall into that from time to time. Example, let's say I loan my little brother my car. I get down to the station. I'm filming, I'm recording. And I asked him to be there to pick me up at 8:30. Okay. 8:30 comes, he's not there. He's 30 minutes late. Ordinary day, I'd be slightly pissed, as anybody would. You have a right to be upset. The person you loaned your car to is 30 minutes late to pick you up. Imagine that. But it just so happens that my buddy Craig Smith arrived to the set today in a stretch limo truck. And he doesn't have very much to do today. It's not a big day for him. So afterward, he sees that I'm still here. I'm still waiting for my ride. So he hangs out and invites me into his stretch limo. Mia, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. He invites me into his limo. He says, Blaze, your ride isn't here? Your brother taking all day? Yeah, my brother taking all day. Come on in. Got some snacks in here, man. Bottles of water, you know, to drink. If you like a drink, fiction, whatever. Right? Now I'm relaxing in the back of the stretch limo, listening to music. We're watching some pre-recorded tapes. We're checking out some content. So I'm really, really, really chilling, you know, for this 30 minutes that my brother's late to pick me up. I'm really chilling. I'm really relaxing. But nonetheless, he's late. So do I have a right to be angry at him for being late? Of course I do. Because if Craig Smith wasn't here with his limo and wonderful amenities here, I'd probably be outside and cold and freezing and blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't. Craig had to stretch. It was warm in there. There was music playing. There was plenty of entertainment. My brother pulls up. There's two ways that I can respond. With a certain level of festivity. Hey, bro, man, God, shit. Took you all day, man. You borrowed my car. You're not, you know, you could just just lay all into him. You have a right to, because he is late. It's your car. You did a favor. But there's also another approach. There's also another angle you can take. You could also be like, hey, man, what happened? You run into some traffic, huh? Yeah, things happen. I know how it goes. But no biggie, man. You wouldn't believe, man. Craig had Craig stayed after, man. He had a big stretch limo, and he didn't have anywhere particular to be. He wasn't even rushing off, so he didn't have a problem. Just hanging out and waiting with me. It was no big deal. So if any day for you to be late, bro, today was the day that it's no big deal. You know? It's no big deal. Glad you made it. Everything okay? Great. Let's get on the road. So just because I had a right to be upset, you know, you don't have to exercise it. Same thing with being sad. You know, I was riding in my car yesterday, and there were some thoughts that hit my mind. A couple of deadlines that I didn't quite meet. Couple of things that I wasn't particularly satisfied with. And these things were things that these things were a little bit downing for me. I felt a little bit, down. I felt a little sad. And I had a right to, because I believe that I could have made these deadlines. I believe that I should have. I mean, my plate is full. I got a lot going on. So I didn't drop any major balls, but I felt a little down. So I leaned back in that car. I had the luxury of being the passenger, which was beautiful, awesome. And I sat there and I was in my head a little bit. And I'm thinking, I feel a little bit down. I have the right to feel down. But just because I have a right to be sad doesn't mean that I should exercise that. Because me being sad doesn't change anything. Me being upset at my brother for being 30 minutes late doesn't change anything. It doesn't. What is what is. There's a Latin saying that I like to quote every now and then. And it goes like this. Lo que será, será. That means whatever will be, will be. Do I want to be late every day? Do I want to miss deadlines every day? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But it happens. It happens. You gotta pay attention to things, man. Just because we have the right to be angry, that doesn't mean you exercise it. Just because you have a right to feel sad, that doesn't mean you exercise it. Just because you have a right doesn't mean you should exercise it. Doesn't. Who's the Real Chief TV? Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. We're in overdrive today. We normally wrap it up between 6 and 6:15. We're doing all right. We're rolling. Y'all with me? We're rolling. Scribe24 says, I agree with you. I'd also add that it's important to advocate for yourself and tell people how you feel. I've got a habit of holding stuff in, and it makes me resentful at times. Get it out in love. That's very important. Very important to not hold things in. It's very important to get it off your chest. Because when you hold things in, sometimes they build up. They build up and they come out in a way, in a fashion that we don't intend for them to come out. Get it off your chest. Get it out with love. And you shouldn't have to worry or put too big of an emphasis on the love part, because people they should know who you are. And if you know who you're dealing with, then you know that this person is coming from a place of love. If not, that is your problem. That is your problem. People who react in negative fashion, people who react, they are reacting to a reflection of themselves. You know, be upfront with yourself. Be upfront with yourself. So if you're going to be upfront with yourself, then you certainly should be upfront with everybody else. Get it off your chest. Don't hold it in. It's important to let somebody know how you feel, but also more importantly, if they happen to have a valid rebuttal. Again, you want to hear it because you could be wasting energy. You could be upset for nothing. Don't be upset, period. But certainly don't be upset for nothing. So what I'm saying is like I said, just because you have the right to be upset doesn't mean you should exercise it. You know, just because you have the right to be sad doesn't mean you should exercise it. You know, picked myself up out of that slump yesterday because of me, because it felt better to feel better. It felt better to feel better. Being sad didn't change anything. It didn't make me complete nothing. The deadline I missed was already missed. What am I going to be sad for? Just because I can? You know, I certainly can. You know, I have a right to be hard on myself. I have a right to hold myself to a certain standard, but do I want to waste that energy? The answer for me is no, I do not. I do not want to waste that energy because the reality is I need as much positivity as I can get. I'm already living in a world where they want me working at 65 and only going to allow me 10 to 15 years to enjoy retirement. I'm fighting a lot of things. You understand me? I am fighting a lot of things. So I believe it's advantageous of me to pick my battles wisely. As should you. Choose your battles wisely. And most of the time, the people that are around us when we have a right to be upset, here we go, y'all. Now check this out. Most of the people that are around you when you have a right to be upset or sad, guess who they are? They are friends and loved ones. Why do you want to push some negativity, some bad energy on a friend or a loved one? In my example, if my brother's the one late to pick me up, you know, I was fortunate enough to be waiting in the back of a limo, having a good time, enjoying myself. So why would I take myself out of that feel good and go right into the fact that he's late picking me up? He's 30 minutes late and I'm pissed he's borrowing my car. What is that going to do? Other than put him in a mode of defensiveness, probably feeling bad because he's late, which he already beat himself up already. Didn't need an extra whooping from you. You know? So yeah, don't, just because you have the right to be upset, do not, I repeat, do not exercise that right. It is of no benefit to you and or others. It is not. All right. I'd like to take this time again for you guys to tap that like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys have no idea how much it helps the channel. It is important for the algorithm. And here at the 5 a.m. Club, we are all about positivity. We are the positive group. We are the positive guys. We are the positive gals. We are the P. And positivity like buttons are normally $10,000, but today and every day after here, Monday through Friday at 5 a.m., it is free. Tap that like button and tap it now. I appreciate the love and support of you all. Please tap that like button and share this video. If you're on Instagram, please share it. If you're on Facebook, please share it. There are other 5 a.m. Club like members out there, and we want to meet them. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We'd like to meet our other members. We'd like to meet them. Yes, we do. Imagine the positivity that comes from a group of like-minded people. For example, some of you guys know me from Craig Facts. Some of you guys follow my other channels and other shows and whatnot. That's a live example of what the power of group, the power of like-minded people can do, what they can bring. Look at what we've been able to create, starting with a place of imagination, starting from some sweet spot in our heads. Look what we were able to do. This is the beginning of something here. This is a baby of mine. This is the 5 a.m. Club. This is a thought that I've been having for years. This is a lifestyle that I've been looking forward to making for myself. I'd like to be a 5 a.m. guy forever. Even after a 3 a.m. night, you know what? I won't go to bed till 6. At a minimum. 5 a.m. is the hour of power, and I am all about it. This is the 5 a.m. Club, and we are its members, and it's an awesome thing. I mean, we have our own network here, and what I love about this is, look, there's not a million of us, not 100,000 of us, it's 1,000 of us, whatever it is. Listen. This is just the beginning. Pretty soon, you guys are gonna have to take notes like I do. You guys are gonna have to write down the name of 20 members, 30 members to remember certain things. And that's an awesome thing. There's gonna become a time where there's 6,000 or 7,000 people in here with us. And I'm going to make it a point to highlight and point out my day oneers. I'm going to be very acquainted by then. We're very acquainted as it is now. We're going to be very acquainted by then, and we're going to keep tearing up, one tier at a time. That's what we're going to do. And it's going to be awesome. It's very important to be a part of something greater than yourself. Very important. Very important, ladies and gentlemen.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. Club. What up, Blaze? JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. Club. What up, Blaze?
Yeah. It is as simple and as marvelous as that. We are going to keep it going. Again, those likes and shares are greatly appreciated here. All the contributions that we receive here at the 5 a.m. Club via Cash App down at the bottom of the screen, we greatly appreciate it here. It is the love of you and the energy that we have ourselves to keep it going. And we're responsible for our own destinies, our own destinations, and for us to contribute and look out for each other. That's an awesome thing here. Greatly appreciate it. I'm glad to be the host of such an illustrious group, such a pivotal point in the day. 5 o'clock is very important to me, and obviously you guys. The only people who are up at 5 in the morning are people who are winners by design. Either you're up and already on the job, getting it, making it happen, or you're up getting ready to get it started. Either way it goes, you are a winner. And I'd like to say to you, at whatever stage you're in, continue to win. No matter what, continue to win. That's been my time here this morning at the 5 a.m. Club. I love you guys. I appreciate the love and support. I am Bad Boy Blaze. You can follow me on Instagram at OOBLZ. That's 00BLZ. Or you can look me up on Facebook, Blaze Norris, BLAZE. My last name is Norris, like Chuck Norris, NORRIS. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up, the likes, the subscribes. Thank you for sharing this program, and anybody who contributed to the Cash App here, thank you. You're greatly appreciated. I love it. I love you. And you guys have a very blessed and beautiful day. Who's the Real Chief TV says, officially part of the 5 a.m. Club from the East Coast. You guys welcome our honorary member here. Who is the Real Chief? That is the question. Who's the Real Chief of TV? You know what the Real Chief of TV is? You're looking at him. Just pissing around, man. That's a dope name. I like that. But welcome to the club, man. Appreciate you for being here. We are here Monday through Friday at what time? You guessed it, 5 a.m. Bad Boy Blaze, shout out to you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Remember Monday, man, I want to know. I want everybody to come up with weekly goals Monday. I want you guys to do it. Stop making me do all the work, man. I'm struggling over here. I didn't meet my goals this week, man. I did fairly good, but I didn't meet my goals, man. But that's good. It got me motivated and looking forward to attacking and accomplishing this next week. So Monday, let's be prepared to come with some weekly goals for Monday. And per usual, Fridays, we'll shout them out. If anybody like to get up here on Friday, if anybody like to be a part of the show via the camera or microphone, let's talk about it any day before Friday, and I'll schedule it. I'll send you the links. We'll get it nice and early. I'll get you in here. And if you got any testimony you want to share, you are more than welcome to share it. We love it. We appreciate it here. I like to share these goals. More important, I like to talk about the ones we accomplish, even the ones we don't. Our accomplished star here today was Scribe 24. Done a lot of things. He's done a lot of things this week. And the exciting part of the fact that he done all these things was that he called it out himself. He said what he was going to do. Yes, he did. And he got it done. That's awesome. We always make promises to ourselves. It's very easy to make a promise to yourself because you know you mean well. You know you feel good, you mean well, and it's coming from a good place. But it's not the easiest thing to do when it comes to keeping a promise to yourself. So if you're able to do it, I repeat, if you're able to do it, please pat yourself on the back if there's no one around for you to do it. You deserve it. Other than that, come here, bring it to the 5 a.m. Club where we will issue flowers. That's what we do here because we're all about accomplishing things. But that's been this episode for the day, man. I love y'all. Again, have beautiful weekends. Keep your goals in front of you. Live in reality, and most importantly, live your dream. You already know what it is, man. Holla backwards. Peace.